Hey, what's going on, people? Friday Night Gaming Podcast, episode 38. It's your boy Trigun 411. And before I introduce you to my co-host, his next Twitch stream, he's going to be on a banana in a hot tub, writing the names of subs on his ass cheek in the thong side. Thoughts?
ASMR, come get some.
Hey, this man is really out here, bro.
What up, what up, what up?
Yo, what up?
You can find me on OnlyFans and ASMR live tweets. Twitter.com/Scythex_, Twitch.tv/Scythex. What is good?
Man. Yo, Sparkles, let's get it one time. Yo, what's going on, Si? How you feeling, man? Good?
I'm doing all right. Not too shabby. How about you?
Hey, I'm living the dream, baby. Living the dream.
Someone's right, not yours, though.
That's a fact, Jack. Follow us on Instagram at FNG Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at FNG Podcast, FNG Podcast _. iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, iOS users, Android users. Hit us on Spotify. You already know what it is. And off the rip, big announcement. I wanted to do this live on air. It might shock Psy. Shout out to the people. Shout out to Fly coming through. Big announcement. Your boy Trigun is retiring from gaming. And this is actually my last episode of the pod. I wanted to do it live for the people. I wanted to do it live for Psy. Give them some content. Your boy Trigun is out. This is my last hoorah. I'm sad to go, but I'm doing it for the family. Shout out to Fly, Sai, Shansa, Pac, Wifeys for all the support. But this is my last episode. We're gonna kill it. I have several health issues going on. I got a lot of things going on with the family. Just some recent develops that I ain't even tell Sai about. And so it's crazy. So I'm retiring from gaming officially. And this is my last episode of the pod. I wanted to hit it off top just so we could get some awkward silence from Cy real quick. And just tell the people, man, it's been a great run, but I gotta just.
It's not the end of Friday night, though.
Nah, it's not the end. Friday night gaming is gonna always be my jam. I always stay for Friday night. That's the one night that I can rock out without things out. You know what I mean? But this is the last. This is not even the end of the pod. Like Sai may be able to rock the pod still. We could talk about that off air and figure it out. But I wanted to kind of announce like Kobe. This is his last game. I'm gonna try to drop 65. I just got a lot going on right now, and I can't even continue with any kind of gaming pod, whatever. Friday night is still the one night that you can catch your boy in them games, but I got so much going on, and it's not. I don't want people to be sad or nothing like that, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta step up to the plate. I got a lot of stuff going on right now, health wise. I got a lot of stuff going on family wise. Just some crazy stuff. So everything's all
I'm
good.
a piece of shit. Nah, we get it, bro.
Nah,
Yo,
nah, but
by the way, DMs are open. I'm looking for that new co-host, fam. Let's get it. Nah,
yo, this man,
nah,
the body's still hot in the casket. This man talking about, hey fam, you available?
you good?
Nah,
Nah,
but
real talk. For the record, I did not know this was the last podcast. It was rumored, but I didn't know. And
yeah, nah,
this shit was a blast with you, man. So
yo, I got
hopefully in the future it can come back in some form or fashion.
Yo, I gotta be 100% honest with you. This has been, and I know we don't got a lot of subs and followers, but this has been one of the dopest things. I'll never like, not to get sappy. I'll never forget this, bro. Like this was one of the dopest things we've ever done, and we just decided to jump in and do it. This man, yo, shout out. Yo, shut up. Yeah.
Fly,
Yo,
I was gonna announce that next podcast, my guy. Yo, let's go.
I'm sitting, I'm sitting this bitch crying. Fly talking about, and the new co-host Fly like. Oh man, that was it. Shout out to the Wiz. But yeah, man, nah, Fly. This has been awesome, man. So it's nothing but love. But yeah, this is my final. This is my curtain call, like Mariano. You know what I mean? Greatest podcaster of all time. Nah, that's too far. But nah, I think we did our thing, man. And listen, I'm not dead, but I might be close. You dig? We out here, bro. Damn, Black Rob. And
beaties.
Oh man, the beaties got me. But yeah, I got diabetes. For those of y'all who don't know, I got mad issues going on. And it's actually talk to the family, and it's the best thing to do. I'm actually making mad lifestyle changes. Not that you guys need to know, that's just a pod, but I'm doing a lot of things differently. Appreciate that, Fly. Much love, Fly said. But nah, I talk to mad people, so it's gonna be good, man. I'm looking forward to. I sound like a fucking sports. I'm looking forward to the next chapter in my life. Like, shut up.
That's a
I hate when they say that. I hate when they say that shit. Oh, I'm looking for new. Nah, bitch, you ain't never gonna be nothing without this NFL. You heard? Anyway, nah, I'm gonna still game on Fridays, probably mainly Rocket League, but like all them games I didn't play, right in the closet. Brand new gift wrap, Dragon Age Inquisition, Watch Dogs Legion. Might have to sell them back to GameStop for $3.
Your next Fridays for the next like 20 years is locked up on PS4 game backlog.
Yeah, that's actually y'all gonna be like, yo, try you getting on PS7. I'm like, fam, I'm still trying to play the crew too, bitch. You dig? It's all love, baby. It's just it feels bittersweet, but I know better things are ahead, and I'm looking forward to them. And not to sound like, I feel like I just sound like a cuck who's retiring from sports, but
I mean, you are a cuck, but
I mean, no, I am a cuck. That's confirmed cuck. We still doing cuck con though. That's a fact, Jack. Your boy just coming through in a wheelchair. You dig? Crocs and cannolis, bitch. We out here. Anyway, so yeah, man, that's what it is. So Asai, I don't know if you're shocked or you're probably like, you could kind of see, because we had talked about it a little bit, we had joked about it, but
yeah, I saw it coming. I mean, you obviously told me.
Yeah,
the podcasting was kind of up in the air, but if you can't like keep up with what's going on, then it makes sense to not do the pod, you know.
Nah, you know what it is. And Fly said no more Friday night stream. Nah, Fly, you gotta keep Fly Day, bro. Like that's the dopest stream ever. You could, because we're rocking all night, so you could stream and then jump on with us and play. We probably gonna play till 1 or 2 in the morning, but you could still stream Fly Day. You gotta stream on Fly Day, bro. Like that's the greatest shit ever. But yo, nah, side to your point, here's my thing, man. And you knew this from, you know me pretty well. Like I can't come on here and I'm just playing Rocket League on Fridays. I can't come on here and talk games because it feels like, yeah, I mean, it feels like a fraud. Like I don't know. I just feel like, I'm not. If I'm gonna do the pod, I want to be knee deep in the topics. I want to know what's popping, and I'm kind of I'm pulling back from gaming. A little, not all the way, but it's going to be a pretty good pullback just because I'm going to do other stuff and taking care of my health and playing bingo and going to sleep at 6 like a true next generation cuck. Yes, queen.
Yes.
Yes. But yeah, man, nah, it's been so dope. But like I said, I'ma still rock with the family. Like, Friday nights we gonna get it popping still, but that's about it. And I'm probably not gonna even be on at other times. We'll see how stuff goes. And if I'm not dead in 10 years, we might be back. Chase,
Hey,
I mean, let's
episode
get it. Yeah.
39, 2051.
Hey.
Let's get it.
Let's get it out here. And plus this man, Cy, he about to retire too, because this man is going straight to RP 24/7. You dig?
That's a fact. If I can get in though.
Yeah, that's a fact. He gonna be in that queue the whole time.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we'll get
yeah,
into
man.
that.
Yeah, let's do this up like it's 1999. You know what I mean? Like, let's pop bottles.
Speaking of 99, shout out to DMX.
Oh shoot, yo, RIP DMX. Bro, prolific.
Yep, that dude.
Personal,
was
like
G, man.
Yeah, shout out to YO, like for real. So
I lost a legend for sure.
Hell yeah, and RIP to Black Rob, who just passed yesterday. I guess that's crazy.
Yep. But so what happened Friday night? Considering I didn't know this was going to be the last Friday night portion of the podcast. I ditched these dickheads.
Yo, this is the last pod. This man turned his back on us. We out.
I fucking
that's the real reason I'm leaving, you dumb.
That cue said connecting. I'm like, hey boys, I'm out. See ya later.
We out, bitch. See ya.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know, I got accepted into the No Pixel RP.
Hey,
yes sir. And
shout out to Sai for that. That's dope.
The application process was out of control. I basically wrote a short story about a character.
Oh, man.
And then actually wrote like a screenplay for something, another question on it. It was nuts, but
the process was wild to see you go through that.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it.
It was pretty crazy, but Frankie Lorenzo is created and in the city, so look out for that cuck invading everyone's streams.
Oh my god,
just doing dumb shit, hopefully, and yeah, look out for that. But with that being said, I completely missed for the most part Friday night gaming, so I'm gonna let Try take over. What'd you guys?
Yeah, we actually jumped in. We jumped into the 9 o'clock, and we actually made it. We made it all the way to the semifinal. Actually, we made it to semifinal game 3. All of a sudden, playing with a random dude didn't show up. He just didn't show up, and rather than send him a message online and get banned for 72 hours, I just sat back and was like, whatever. So we made it to the gold tournament semifinals, and then at 12 o'clock, we saw Fly was still streaming, so we just jumped in, and I think we got bounced. We made it to the quarterfinals, and then we just got beat. It was just it's hard to play with a random. So
yeah.
We did our thing, but now we're in gold, so the competition is some platinums in there, so it's just harder. But we could definitely win it with you, Sai, for sure.
Yeah,
maybe next Friday, who knows?
Yeah, and I forgot the password to it, but I still have that other account that I only played like that one time with you guys.
Yeah.
That account should be good for whenever.
But, hell yeah!
I did briefly jump in with you guys, and we did pretty well.
Oh yeah, no, we actually you did jump on later on actually.
Yeah, like
that was like
tight. 1 o'clock. I'm like, I signed off my stream, so you guys are still rocking. And I was like, screw it. I jumped in Discord.
Yeah, no, we definitely we definitely do our thing for sure.
Yeah,
100% when the 3 of us are running for sure.
Yes, sir.
So that was tight.
But yeah, no, that's pretty much what was going on Friday night. I was
Nah, that's what's
I was
up.
at MIA, running around, literally walking
Yo,
and running.
me and Sean were watching some of your RP in and out. Yo, it was hilarious. And
Yeah,
he's like, Sean's like, is this dude carrying around a box? What the fuck is he
yeah, bro.
doing?
I couldn't figure out how to put the box down. It was driving me fucking crazy.
Nah, that shit is crazy, man.
Yeah, it was like a legal job.
Yeah,
I gotta get like more involved with other characters to find out the illegal jobs to make actual
damn,
money in this thing. But
that's crazy.
you know me, I'm just gonna rack up the dough and then gamble at the
Hey,
casino. Let's go.
this man about to gamble in life savings.
Yes,
That's a
sir.
fact. Damn.
But with that being said, let's get into this week in gaming. Try
Hey,
Welp.
you whelp. So this week, that's what I'm saying. How am I do another episode? Like, well, this week in gaming, try playing Rocket League for 3 hours on Friday.
Facts.
Side thoughts, like, anyway. So apparently, I play Rocket League obviously because that's what I do. Yakuza dead. Yakuza is dead as freak. Like, I might actually never come back to that game. So I don't even know, but I got into Yakuza a little bit. I'm probably like 4 or 5 hours in.
I think I played Yakuza 1 or 2 back in the day.
Yeah.
When I had a GameFly for, I think Yakuza 1 I think was on like PS3 or something, if I'm not mistaken.
It's actually mad, like
I don't
it's mad
remember,
old.
but
And here's the thing,
I
and this is
hated
like
it. I logged in.
yeah, no,
I
100%.
like mafia style stuff, and you know Yakuza's the Japanese mafia, and you know fighting and this and martial arts. I'm like, yo, this is my jam. I could not play that game. It aggravated me, and
Nah,
it was a
it's
quick
actually
setback.
yeah, nah, it's funny because the the mini map, the arrow, that it's like off. It's like when you go left it goes right. Like, I'm sure it's just change it. It's like inverted, but it's inverted on both axes, like Y and X. And it's like when you go right it goes left. Like, it's mad awkward. And here's the thing about playing old games, and this is why a backlog is troublesome, because like I never played this game, but this game was made in like 2006. Like, going
Yeah.
back to play old games, sometimes it, like, you know how you hear an old song, it's like, oh, that song is still dope, and other times you're like, yo, this song is trash because it was like made for the time. I feel like Yakuza was fire during the time. I feel like it's definitely not, like, I'm going back to play it like, oh my god, bro, like it's actually a chore to play it rather than fun. But the story was getting good, but the fighting mechanics are, especially comparing it to what we have now, it's like
Yeah.
mad awkward because the fighting mechanics are dumb trash. But it's like one of those things where I mean, I'm gonna try to finish it whenever.
Are
I
you
don't
though?
know. I mean,
At this point, just play
I
what
might,
you want. Like if
yeah,
you're not
nah,
enjoying it, don't fucking play it. That's just my
nah,
advice.
that's no, I know, but I never drop games, so this,
Yep.
I don't know, maybe this is it. But yeah, I'm gonna try to beat 5 games before 2025.
No
So,
doubt.
Sai, what you played, man?
Oh, speaking of which, since this is like the end of the year quote type of show,
Oh yeah.
how many games did you complete?
You're breaking up. I think I
I
beat,
haven't done any better, honestly,
nah,
but
you definitely, you beat me by 2 and you've only beaten like 3. I think I beat, what did I beat? I played God of Tsushima, as Bond calls it, greatest game of ever. And it's funny because the year I quit gaming is the greatest game I've ever played in my life.
yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima. And then I beat, what's the other game I beat? Damn, I can't even, was it on PC?
Did you do Watch Dogs 2 or was that last year?
Yeah, I think that was last year. I beat Oh, Star Wars Battle. Damn, I'm so
Oh
old.
yeah, that's right.
Yo, Battlefront 2 and Ghost of Tsushima, and then I jumped on Yakuza. So yeah, 2 games,
No doubt.
bro. How much? That's so bad.
It is what
Like
it is,
2,
man.
bro. 2 games. But that's what I'm saying. That's how times have changed. Like I remember when we first started the pod, we was beating 15 games, almost 20 games, and we were like, "Yo, who's gonna beat this many?" You know, it was like
that
it's
drastically
crazy.
declined as the year went on.
Oh my
Or
god,
the
bro.
second year went
Kids
on.
like
Yeah.
shit went down quickly.
Yeah, I don't even remember the games I beat, to be honest. Miles,
Oh yeah,
the
you did. You did.
remastered DLC, which is not really a clear, but it was basically a whole game.
Didn't you beat Gears?
Oh yeah, Gears 5. I don't think I had a third.
I thought you beat 3. Did you
Oh,
beat PlayStation All Stars? Thoughts?
Call of Duty campaign. That was the other one.
Oh,
Cold War campaign.
yeah, you did. You did because I
Yep.
remember you getting 3.
Yep.
That Fire podcast. How many games y'all beat as a podcast? 5.
5.
5 in 2021. You dig?
Yep.
Yo, we never got to play.
It Takes Two.
Oh, yo, when that game got a 90 on Metacritic,
Yeah,
bro.
that game is getting a lot of good reviews.
I mean,
I'm just gonna have to do that with my new co-host. It's all good.
Wow,
bro.
this man's disrespectful. Yo, maybe we could do it like on a Friday sometime. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
We'll just
we could do it like a 3-way.
We'll just ban Shanza and
yo facts. No. Well, maybe one night when he doesn't get on or something.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, with that, I played GTA, No Pixel, obviously, Warzone, Apex, and Rocket League.
Still haven't gotten a dub in Apex. You got a couple, right?
Yeah. I don't think did we when we were playing, did we ever catch I don't think we did. I can't remember.
I know me, you, and Shansa we finished second that one time.
Yeah. And then that other time, I literally had
yo 5% toxic.
Toxic for what? I'm confused. I'll never forget hilarious. Apex because I literally have a stream recording of Shanza just sleeping in the middle of the map and somehow surviving, and I'm just sitting there watching this dude. Hilarious. You just hear him snoring. This shit was so funny.
That's actually hilarious. He said yes.
Oh, we did? Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, I figured y'all would get a win in that because I feel like it's not. I don't know if it's just me. I feel like Warzone is a lot harder to get a dub than Apex.
Way harder.
Yeah.
Oh, banning Shanza is toxic. Yeah. Yeah, no, Warzone's definitely harder. Apex, honestly, it seems like the player base is down. Like you get in a top 10 scenario very quickly.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
Yeah. I feel like that's true. I feel like that's so true.
With that being said, Try, what's on your mind, buddy?
Oh man, you know what? It's funny because a couple different things, but one thing real quick. If I was listening to Weapon Wheel, shout out to Weapon Wheel. I was listening to a person be like, when I get Call of Duty, I never play the campaigns. If you don't play the campaign on Call of Duty, I don't respect you. Just know that. First of all, that was like annoying to me because it's like, why would you like Apex is more mobile, Warzone is campers? Yeah, nah, that's true. Apex, you do got to move way more actually. Yeah. But to my point, like that's like if you that's like if you gonna have sex, you just go right to the sex and you don't do the other parts. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you going, that's like, all right, the better analogy. If you can go to playground, go in the ball pit, ride the slide, go in the monkey bars, do the little, you know what I'm saying? Do the seesaw. Don't just go to the fucking seesaw and bounce up and down the whole time. That's stupid. Anyway, yeah, people who go straight to multiplayer and only play that is like stupid to me. Anyway,
that's why because I'll fall into the multiplayer trap and like only play multiplayer, And I almost fell into that with Cold War, and I had to like stop playing multiplayer and actually do the campaign, because every time a Call of Duty comes out, I need to start the game in the campaign mode. Otherwise, as soon as I hit multiplayer, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
I get
nah,
locked in on that.
nah, and that's the thing. There's other parts,
Yeah.
but anyway, that's my whole.
You know what's wild? Like, I don't know why people shit on it, because Call of Duty campaigns are literally some of the best storytelling
Yo,
in gaming.
that's what I was just listening to freaking dude on Weapon Wheel talking about. Oh, let me give you every Call of Duty narrative. Oh, some bad guys come out, you shoot some shit, Michael Bay explosions. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, obviously, you've never. Don't talk to me about the campaigns if you haven't played them. I haven't gotten all the Call of Duties, but I've gotten a lot of them, and every single Call of Duty I have, I've literally played the campaign. Yo, the campaign for the last, not the one that just came out, the Miami shit. The campaign for the World War II shit was fire, and the
Mm-hmm.
campaign for the one that just came out
Modern
last
Warfare.
year, Modern Warfare, that campaign
That
was
campaign
off
was
the hook,
insane.
dog. That's what I'm saying. Like, and
Cold War is possibly even better than that, and I'm not bullshitting.
damn,
Yeah,
yo, and
that
I
campaign was
like Black
fire.
Ops 3. Like, the campaigns are dope to me, and it's like, I know Call of Duty's. I feel like the Cold War campaign. Somebody said it was short. I don't know if that's true or not, but
They're all short. They're all roughly 6 to
yeah.
8 hours long
But I'm
campaigns.
sorry. Wait, when you tell me, I can tell you don't play them when you're like, guys came out, you shoot them, Michael Bay explosions. Okay, cool. You don't play it then. Like, it's
And you're the
triggering.
same cuck at the movie theater watching Transformers for the
Exactly.
explosions. So shut up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that shit just triggers me, especially, like, I don't know. So
I
yeah,
get it.
that kind of. I just heard that shit today, and I was like, triggered. Anyway,
Triggered.
yo, what's on your mind, player?
It's not really like something that's pissing me off or anything. It's more of an excitement.
Hey,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
oh shit,
I was a
fire.
huge fan of the movies, the cartoon, the video games growing
Yo,
up as a kid.
that was my life, man. Like, I
I
loved freaking the
Bro, I
turtles,
had all kinds of action figures. I had the fucking turtle van. Bro, Ninja Turtles is my shit, man. Um,
bro.
they recently released a gameplay trailer, which I'm gonna pop up here so everybody can see.
Oh shit. Right.
Uh, dude, if you played the old games, this is a brand new game in the old style, and it looks fucking awesome to me.
Yo, see,
I
your
cannot
your
wait to
boy coming
play,
back here. That
bro.
comeback
I
game.
can't wait to play this game, and you can
Oh
have
my
like
god, bro.
four turtles, and in a single mission or whatever,
Yo,
bro. It's
we could do that
online.
Friday night.
Yeah, we can have all four of us playing this game. Like,
That would actually be so dope.
dude, I'm so excited for this game. I'm so excited.
Oh my, yo,
Like I said,
Donatello was
Turtles is my
my joint.
shit, but it's Michelangelo's a goat. Let's not get crazy here.
I mean, Donatello though, that
I mean,
intelligence.
Donatello was you know what's funny? I'll say this. Growing up, it was my ranking was Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, Leonardo. Leonardo
You
was like,
just like, yeah, you just like them because you like the pizza.
well, one, yes. Two,
I mean, he
because
did have them fire nunchucks.
he was the funniest one out of all
Yeah,
four
he
of them.
definitely was.
Um, and then Leonardo was last because he was like just standard white bread. You know what I mean?
He's
Like,
like the dad. Yeah, he's
it's
like,
just
all right, guys, be
so
responsible.
boring. Yeah, but like as you get older, it's like, you know what? I know why Raphael was so angry all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like
No, that's funny.
I like Raphael a lot more now, but still Mikey's the homie, the homeboy
Yeah,
over there.
nah,
But
I just like Donatello because like I always thought like the stick was tight. And I like the fact that like he was like smart with it. Like, that shit was cool.
yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
Damn, I love Turtles, bro.
Yo,
Holy
dude,
shit.
it looks so good, man. And being the old style, like this
Yeah,
game could be on
yeah.
Nintendo. Like,
Yo, I remember in an arcade, you like Miles would give me like $5 in quarters. I spent the whole shit on that game.
yo,
Like
straight up, man.
just trying to beat that shit. Damn.
And when you had like
That's dope.
random people plug in and just start playing with you, like, dude,
Hell yeah. You'd be like, yo, let's get it. Like immediately
bro,
you're
it
like,
was
yo,
so fucking
we're
good,
family.
man.
Like
It was so good.
damn.
Fly said he's down. Let's fucking run it back,
Yeah,
man.
hell
Let's
yeah.
do this.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I
Let's
mean
do this
that's
shit.
basically it. It's nothing crazy. I'm super excited for this game to come out.
Damn, that's fire. That's fire.
Yes, sir.
We could jump onto this main event. It's like a smorgasbord of stuff
Yeah.
that
No real organization. We're just gonna dive in.
hey, knee deep, no
Knee
condom.
deep.
Hey, pause. Real quick, Death Stranding, and they talked about this on Weapon Wheel. Death Stranding made $27 million on PC. Now, if you
That's
break,
such a crime, dude.
yeah, like here's the thing, like
That aggravates the fuck out of me.
here's here's the
Triggered.
thing, yo, and that's the thing, like, and people, it's funny how people will debate because like Jack Move was like, it wasn't a bad game, and like I understand that, and then other people were pissed off. Here's the thing, $27 million sounds like a lot of money, but if you break it down, because the game is still $60 on PC, it's only 500,000 copies. So like, I mean, that's a decent amount, but it's nothing like like it's a Kojima game. So like he's supposed to be a rock star. So
Yeah,
they
but I mean,
probably,
to me, all right. So for me personally, what this is telling
yeah,
me is people most likely already played the game and either liked it, didn't like it, whatever. They
yeah,
probably already played it, and this is the problem you run into when you have um PlayStation exclusives,
on the PC.
specifically going to PC, let's say a year later, like
Yeah,
Aloy, Horizon. That was like,
Horizon. Yeah,
what was that, like 2-3 years later? It ended up coming to PC, and it's like it sold a decent amount of copies, sure,
yo,
but
hold up. But here's the thing. Here's the thing,
most
dog.
people already played it.
Yo, it last week. It was number 4 on the top 10 Steam games in sales. Like
What was Death
Horizon,
Stranding or Horizon?
Horizon.
Oh, hold on a second.
When it dropped, I think, I don't know if it was a week ago, but
I mean, Horizon's a fire game. You know how I feel about it.
yeah,
So I'm not surprised that people are getting it and wanting either to revisit or play it for the first time. But my point is, like, I feel like games that are super hyped up like this are probably already being played before they come out on PC.
yeah,
Unless
no,
you're
that's true.
specifically PC only, that's it, no console whatsoever, then you're waiting and you're experiencing it for the first time, and that might be what those 500,000 copies went to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
I can't imagine somebody playing Death Stranding and then going, "Yo, it's out for PC. Let me get this and run it back." I can't. I
Yo,
cannot see anyone doing it. If you're doing that, you're a psychopath.
not that's actually, now here's the thing. I would be willing to, if I was a betting person, I would say, you know what? Most of those 500K is probably new users, but
Yes.
there's a cult out there somewhere that's probably about 120 people who are like, hey, that PC version though, like
Yeah. No.
some people love this game and like the artwork and crazy. I mean, I can't see it because it was just a disaster partially, but I don't know. I and we'll talk about this
All I
later in a
saw
little
was
bit.
rocky terrain and some cuck carrying
Nah,
a bunch of packages. Like,
nah, this goes back to the original conversation
Jesus
we had a couple
Christ.
pods ago where we talked about, okay, 4 elements of gaming. The story was very good. The music was very good. The gameplay was a 1 out of fucking 10, bro. It was some of the worst. Carrying those fucking boxes on a mountain, and there was no like you couldn't get your footing, and you would fall like at the drop of a hat, and then you would lose a box that you just spent 3 hours walking across the map to deliver. Nah, nope. Like
Yeah, no
that's a
thanks.
1 out of 10, bro. Like,
Yep.
and it's not like, ooh, no, the game is challenging. No, I just dropped a fucking box that I traveled 3 hours across the fucking map to deliver. Like, yo, I'm
That
having
game
like flashbacks.
aggravated the fuck out of me, and I didn't even play it.
Bro, just watching, just watching me, I remember you be like, nah, fam, I'm not
dude,
doing
I'm
that. Like,
trying to support your channel. I'm coming through, checking the
that's
game
what I'm
out,
saying.
and I'm like, bro, this game is horrendous.
And then the attacking, like you would randomly, like if you were in an area where the BTSs were, they would like start randomly like coming towards you, and you had to dodge them, but like you can't really dodge because you have a fucking boxes on your back, like, and then you would suck you into like a black vortex, and then you would get just stripped of everything, and you had a gun, but it wasn't really a gun, it was like a photo beam, but it didn't come out. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, it's brutal. The gameplay was a 1 out of 10. And that's what destroyed the game, in my opinion.
Yep.
Anyway.
But yeah, I mean, I'm glad it sold some copies to recoup some because didn't he barely broke even on this game, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I don't know how much development went into the PC version, but
he didn't do as well as he thought he did, and he was kind of salty about that. Then he basically said, "Yeah, Americans, my game wasn't really made for Americans," and I was like,
yeah,
what?
He's full of himself
He's like,
now.
yeah, American taste, like Kojima.
Yeah.
You real what's happening? You realize where you are, right? Anyway, it's kind of weird, but
yeah,
I think they gave him. He has a new game coming, and I don't know if you heard about this. It's being developed. I think it's like it's going to be cross plat, even though it's a Sony studio.
mm-hmm.
It's going to be available on like, I think it's going to be available on like PC 2 day one, and maybe even Xbox. Don't quote me on that, but and he has like whatever budget he wants, because he's kind of like a cult figure, like a rock star. I mean, Jeff Keighley, like,
yeah,
talks about him every single day, so it's kind of weird.
I always had like respect for the dude, because when he was with what was it? Was he with it was Konami, right?
Yeah, Konami. He did all the Metal Gear joints. I never played those, but
the games are dope and shit, but I feel like he has such an ego now, and
he definitely,
man.
when someone doesn't like your game, don't say
blame a country.
Don't blame. Like, not only did you blame the country, but you basically said we weren't intellectually capable enough to understand the game. Like, that's not it, Chief. Shit was ass. Family.
Yeah, I mean, we're all well versed in Amazon. We didn't need to play 100 hours being a delivery driver. No thanks.
Yo, that's actually facts. Like, it was. You could tell that it didn't go well when you respond like that. You're like, yeah, hold that L. Sorry, bud.
That's a fact.
That's crazy. Yo, you getting that 4K Nintendo Switcher?
Hell no.
See, that's something that, well, never mind. I'm not gaming no more. You dig? Let's get it.
If I didn't already have a Switch, I would consider it. But because I already have one, unless it's like, I can trade mine in and get a solid amount back, and then only pay like a little bit more for the 4K version. That would be something I consider.
Yeah, not and GameStop is not doing that. I don't know if Nintendo cheap as hell too. Like, if it would be,
bro, Mario Kart 8 is still $60 and it came out day one on the console. Like,
yo,
they don't lower prices.
Yo, I have Zelda in my Amazon, in my like wish list, because I still want to play that game, and I checked it today. Yo, it's it's $50.
Yeah, no.
Like Zelda
It's
came out like almost 5 years
wild,
ago,
dude.
bro.
It's wild.
Yeah.
And the
But
new Zelda is about to come out, and that shit will still be $60.
nah, 100%. But 4K Switch is kind of enticing though, because
It's enticing.
That's one of the
For
biggest
sure.
knocks that we always
It's
said, like
still
that 720.
720 though. It's how are you having 4K 720 though?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't understand it.
I don't know. That's a good question.
You're just gonna see the
That frame
cartoon
rate.
grass better.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that I'd be curious to see how they work that, because
Yeah.
that's kind of weird, to
I
be
need to
honest.
see it in action. Like go over somebody's crib and watch them play it, or like I need to see with my own eyes and
Yeah.
see if I notice a difference. Because even watching like somebody stream it, you're not getting 4K quality streaming. You know what I mean? So you're not really seeing the power of the Nintendo unless you see with your own eyes. Is basically what I'm getting
Yeah.
at. So
No,
I don't
that's
know. I'll have
facts.
to check it out, and if it's doable with trading of some sort, then maybe. But other than that, I'm sticking to my shit.
Hell yeah. I feel you.
Yes, sir.
Epic lost $330 million. So I mean, it's funny because like it's a big
That's like going in your pockets and pulling out your keys and dropping change, and also,
bro. That's the thing. It was big. It was because I saw it on Insta, and it was a big red top, big red headline. Epic to lose 300. Bitch, that's less than $1 for them. They've
yeah,
made billions on Fortnite, fam. They ain't
yep.
even worried about this. Like,
And
and I
Rocket
get,
League.
yeah, go ahead.
I said, and Rocket League.
Oh yeah, no, oh yeah, forget about it, dog. They've. I would love to know the number. Is it like 5 billion? Like they've made billions and
Yeah.
billions plural on Fortnite and Rocket League. Like they ain't even worried about no 330. They're like, whatever. And
Nope.
Fortnite is still going strong. And yo, kids are dropping hundreds of dollars a month on this game, dog. Like
Yep.
on both these games, like Rocket Pass, like skins. A new character comes to Fortnite every
Bro,
single day.
they just launched Aloy. Aloy's in Fortnite now. She's a
Are you
character.
serious?
Yeah, and I guarantee they made a boatload of money from people buying Aloy for
Yeah,
$25.
100%. Because it's like
It
everyone.
100% had to have been like one of those like $20 characters or something like that.
Think about that $20 character. What like 20 if five people, that's 100. Like, come on, man. When you start to add up the numbers, it's like it's out of control. And you got to think about how many people loved Aloy, and everybody plays Fortnite, right? Like everybody has the games that they play, but like almost everyone also plays Fortnite. Like even back in the day, I even did it. And like when they dropped Kratos, if I was still playing, I'm like, I might have to cop, So
Yeah.
Epic is good, but whatever. They're gonna lose that money, but I'm sure they'll recoup it.
Yeah, they'll get it back. If not, they probably already did.
Yeah. Casting for Aloy, so I guess they're doing a movie or whatever. And it's funny
By the way,
because
can I say this before you do this?
yeah.
I'm absolutely loving how committed Sony is by bringing their characters to the big screen or any screen for that matter. I'm so happy that we're getting like a Last of Us and,
See,
Horizon. Like this shit is cool to me.
oh really?
Yeah.
See, it's funny because some people were like, yeah, nah, fam, like games and movies should be separate. Some people were like, oh, it's for marketing. And then some people were like, yo, this is dope. And so I guess like I don't really have an opinion. I guess I'm like when they told me Ghost of Tsushima was coming to the main screen, I'm like, all right, that could be fire. Last of Us, that could be fire. But I'm also like, I there's a chance. And again, I don't think a movie can ruin a game, especially for someone who's played the game. Obviously, that's stupid because you're like, if you like the game, even if the movie, like the Assassin's Creed movie, some people said it was bad. I'm like, I kind of I kind of liked it because of the
Mm-hmm.
game. So I feel like these movies for people who like the game will be good. But I feel like there's a chance that they could really mess it up too, because like with Ghost of Tsushima, it's supposed to be like the background is like a 7-year war. So how do you cover that time period in 2 hours? That's the only, you know what I'm saying? So I like,
Yeah.
how do they encompass like the whole horizon, like the gameplay, like the events in 2 hours? Like, so like with The Witcher, they did like a Netflix series, and I feel like that was kind of smart because I think The Witcher's mad long.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, but I am kind of excited for some of these movies. I just hope they're like, I hope they don't
Is
bomb out.
Horizon confirmed a movie, or is it going to be a series? Because if it's a
I don't.
series, then that makes sense. They can stretch that out
Yeah, no,
over
I know
seasons.
Tsushima is a movie. I don't know if Horizon is a series or not.
No doubt.
But this is going back to kind of like, and it's funny because I agree with what BG said, and I know I was trolling before with Joel being black and stuff like that, and people know how I feel about the lack of black characters and stuff. So I guess the girl for Aloy, she had freckles, and she had like she did kind of look like Aloy to me. She had like the reddish hair, but it was a
Are
black
you talking
rare.
about the girl that is in Falcon Winter Soldier? Is it that one?
I I don't know. I don't know who it is. It was a very light skinned black girl with freckles. Um, she kind of looked like Aloy, but BG said something that I thought was pretty cool. Some characters, some characters are tied to race, and
Mm-hmm.
and he says it's important for them to be their race, and others are not. Like for instance, if they have some white guy playing Jin Sakai, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Right.
Right, like the same way, and I get like Joel being some like black dude. I actually understand that, and like the same way with Jin, if he's not Asian, I don't want to see the movie. Like I'm not watching that bullshit. So, but with Aloy, like I don't know, like if a character looks like, because Aloy looked like kind of mixed-ish to me, like she could have had like a white mom and a black dad, whatever. Like, so I don't know if I think like if
Did
race
she though?
she looked. I know she had red hair, but like
Yeah,
she
I mean,
looked.
she was red hair, white freckles. You know.
Yeah, I mean she looked like also like I don't know, like Aboriginal kind of like
Yeah.
I guess she didn't seem like, because it was very tribish, I guess, because that I feel like that impacted my thought of her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know, but
I get it.
I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if she's a character where her race is as important as the look of her. For me, I think Aloy. I think it's the look. Like I think Aloy with the flowing red hair. I think she has to look like Aloy from the
Yeah.
game. You know what I
Agree.
mean? So
Yep.
so like I don't know. It all depends on, I think, what the look is. To be honest with you,
I agree.
but moving forward, yo, this MLB the Show being, and this is kind of an older topic. MLB the Show being free on Games Pass, but $70 for people who have PlayStation.
And it's a Sony fucking game.
Bro, that's and people are saying the MLB allowed the license for this. Like the MLB allowed this to happen. It wasn't a Sony deal
Yeah.
that they made with Xbox. It was basically MLB allowed it to be put on Xbox, and they said Sony had nothing to do with it. But then people were like, Sony could have put it on PS Now.
Yep.
And I'm like, yeah, like, and that would, and I don't really even mess with MLB. I know you do, side, but if I was a Sony only head, I
It's
would
one
be,
of the best baseball games ever created.
yeah.
It
That's
just
and that
like plain
And
stop.
and and, and that's what I heard. They said not only is it one of the best, because Mega said that too. He said it's actually one of the best sports games, period. Like,
Yes, agreed.
here's my point with this whole thing, and I could rant forever about this. Here's my point. If you have a preference that you play on Xbox, PC, or PlayStation or Switch, cool. If you have an allegiance to a company, you're a fucking moron, because you have to understand, these companies, they don't give a fuck about you, dude. Like, at the end of the day, they make you feel like they do, but they really don't give a shit. And that's why PlayStation's putting their game on PC. That's why they're not making this game free on PS Now, because they want to make money, bottom line. So if you're like, I'm only gonna buy PlayStation games, you're a fucking moron. You should get, like you have, you have a PS5, but you also have a Switch, and you also got Games Pass because you want to play games, period.
Right.
So, like, I don't know. It's just like stupid when I see people like, I only play games on Sony. Like, you're dumb.
And what was that game that recently just came out? Outriders.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, Outriders is free on Game Pass for the console only. So if you have an Xbox, you get the game for free, but if you have PC Game Pass, you get cucked. Like, it's just,
Are you kidding?
yeah, like PC Game Pass is not getting Outriders at this time. I'm
Oh
sure
my
it will
God.
down the road at some point, but right now in the launch, area, it's strictly Game Pass free on Xbox.
Yo, here's what I'm telling you right
So
now.
basically, PC you got to pay for it, PlayStation you got to pay for it, Xbox is nothing.
If a game is free on somewhere and I can't play it, I'm not paying for that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Like I'm not spending a dime, and I enjoyed that demos a lot, and I really want to
yeah,
play that game, but I'm not spending a penny on it, because if they can give it out for free for the console Game Pass,
yeah,
I guarantee this will be free on PC Game Pass at some point. I'm not paying for it right now.
yeah.
Hell
Nah,
no.
that's. I seen shout out to Lady Infamous. I seen her. She's like having a great time playing it, and it looks like mad people are having
Yeah.
mad fun playing that game.
They're having their quote unquote cyberpunk kind of issues.
Oh, really?
Like a lot, like you'll spend hours grinding for shit, and then you'll reach like this part that's bugged, and it wipes your whole inventory, and you're like, well, I just wasted hours.
Yo,
Like they're
that's the
they're
worst.
having some issues for sure, but
Damn.
overall, I'm getting great reviews out of that. I'm seeing.
Yeah. Nah, 100%, 100%. So real quick, Last of Us remake, I didn't have too much on this. I didn't know that apparently Sony hires Sony hires like a third party studio to finish sometimes like first party games, and to work on like remakes. And there was some controversy over like the Last of Us remake, whether it was going to be like,
It's not needed. I don't understand why they're doing it. I mean,
yeah, yeah,
I understand why they're doing it, but I don't understand why they're doing it. You feel what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
they're trying to make money off of just keep milking the same cow type of thing. But at the same time, it's just not needed. We don't need
y-
it. You
yo,
already remastered it on a new console.
that's what I was gonna say. That I'm like, I got the remastered on the freaking PS4. Yo,
Right.
here's the thing, and people make fun of Nintendo for being like, oh, Mario and Zelda, and then they're like, oh, Xbox Horizon, not Horizon, oh yeah, Horizon, Forza, and Gears. And it's like they pigeonhole these consoles, and it's kind of a fact. Like Halo, Gears, and Forza. That's what I'm saying. Trying to say
Mm-hmm.
Halo, Gears, and Forza is Xbox now. PlayStation was always lauded because they're like, yo, PlayStation is mad diverse. We're actually, and I say we kind of, because we're actually becoming like, oh, Last of Us, Uncharted, and you know what I mean? Like they're starting to, Herman Holst and freaking the other guy are starting to like hold on to these franchises and trying to milk the hell out of them. And it's like, it's getting weird now. Like, all right, guys, because PlayStation, I feel like they've been good at like letting series go and coming out with new stuff. So I feel like they're trying to milk The Last of Us and like this Uncharted,
Yeah.
like they're still riding them. And I'm like, yo, give me that Ghost of Tsushima. Like, you
Like,
know,
you know what's aggravating? Like, and to be fair, I'm not somebody who played a ton of multiplayer for Last of Us. I didn't really find the hype in it. I played it a little bit. I enjoyed it. Me and my friends dicked around on it, but I wasn't like hooked. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But there's like a cult following to The Last of Us multiplayer, and some saying it's the best multiplayer ever. Like,
Yo, there's people who still play the multiplayer from
yeah,
The
no,
Last of Us.
yeah,
Like,
100%. But my and like BG's one of them. Like
yeah, him and Jack.
he goes hard. Like you can tell
Yeah. They be having
every time what's his name, Neil Druckmann or Naughty Dog tweets something, BG's like, but where's those factions at? Like, because
Mhm.
factions are the multiplayer.
He just said that in the last pod. He was like, Neil Druckmann probably want to curse me out.
Yeah, it's funny. So like he, but it's to my point that people are going so hard because they want The Last of Us 2 to have their multiplayer. Um,
Yeah.
and they're just wasting resources to remake a game that's already there. Like,
Like, why would they do that instead? Why don't you have those people who are working on the
yeah.
remake of the remastered work on freaking multiplayer?
And here's another thing. Like, if you know how, all right, so you know my stance on remakes getting like game of the year and shit like that.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Which I agree with you.
Yeah, like um Final Fantasy 7 is being what was in consideration for game of the year because
Yeah,
it was a crazy game or whatever. And it's
yeah,
like I haven't played it yet, so I can't go crazy about my opinion on it, but
yeah,
my thought is basically there's elements in Final Fantasy 7 remake that's new to the story that wasn't in the original. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like they're adding new story and like new content to a game that's already there. So my question is, are they adding new story content to the original story to Last of Us? And then does that new story content somehow alter what's happening in the second game? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, see, that's yeah. Like, here's the thing. It. I only feel like they can go if this see if
like why
this
not
this
just
makes sense.
pay all these resources you want for this remake and build out a crazy expansion DLC to the second game? Like
Yeah,
why do
no,
we need
and
this?
that's what
And
I'm saying. You
mm,
can't, because here's the thing. If you have a game and now in the vertical game from beginning to end, we know what happened. You can go left, you can go wider, but you can't change the vertical. You see what I'm saying? Like, if
yeah,
you want to fan out and give me, okay, you know, Tommy's cousin's story, like that's
right.
cool, but you can't change the vertical, because if you do that, then that has implications for, it's almost like the time frame is the time frame. You
Yeah.
can only pop out and give me, and who, my thing is this, why would you want to play? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a weirdo. Would you really want to find out what Tommy's third cousin was doing during this time? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either, man.
Maybe it would
Or
give you some stuff before. I don't know.
or are they going to make it so the I could see this. Are they gonna make it so Abby's in the first
Abby,
game,
yes, yes,
and you play
a
Abby's
hundred, a
early
hundred,
childhood,
yes, 100%. Which
which you kind
I
of do in the
mean,
second game already?
you do, but yeah,
You
I
know what
could
I mean?
actually see that, but to me, it's like, why? I don't know. I feel like that would be too much for a remake, and why wouldn't you just hit that DLC for the
Yeah,
second game?
yeah.
It doesn't make
I
sense.
don't get it. I don't get it.
Maybe here's the
And
only
I will 100% be against it if it's running for game of the year.
no, it can't. It can't.
And
It
it
really
pisses me
can't.
off because I fucking love that game. You know me. I love
Yeah,
this series. I love that game.
yeah.
It's not game of the year if it's a
Oh
remake.
no,
Get
it
out of
can't
here.
be. It can't be. And because here's the thing, it was already like you can't take a game of the year and make it
Game of the
anyway.
year.
Yeah, again, like it's a cheat code. And here's the
Yeah.
thing. I could see, okay, the only real reason I could see them doing this is because think about this. And this will make 100% sense to you and anybody listening. Think about the generation of kids that this game was made in what, 2008. So there's a whole generation of kids who don't even know the original, who maybe that's what they're making it for. Like there's kids who are like, I don't know, I mean, maybe it's just a
I don't
money
know,
grab.
man. Because the remastered ended up being free for PS
Yeah.
Plus at some point.
Yeah.
So like
It's like they beating the
there
hell
was
out of this.
plenty of time to play the first game
Yeah, oh,
before this
100%.
before the second one
I
came
didn't
out.
even play it till, like, the last couple years, to be
Yeah,
honest,
like
but
I beat the game on PS3, and it's funny because I beat the game on PS3 and traded the PS3 in for 4,
yeah,
which the 4 came with The
the
Last of
remaster.
Us remastered.
Yeah.
But I was okay with it because it came with DLC, which was like
Yeah,
more Ellie story, you know.
yeah,
So I was
yeah,
all right with it. I didn't replay the original because I didn't really give a shit to.
yeah,
Um,
no, 100%.
but I can't see this
It's
remake.
like this is now you're telling me this is gonna be the 3rd iteration of an
Yeah,
original game, like, dude,
it doesn't
enough.
make sense to me, man.
Yeah, it's like enough, like, why do you keep dipping into the same player base and like, I don't know.
It's yeah, it's like when you get a new Batman and you have to keep showing Batman's parents dying in the first movie.
Yo.
Like everybody knows Batman's parents die and that's how he
Yeah.
becomes Batman. Like
Spoiler alert.
everyone knows Spider-Man's uncle dies at some point and like
Whoa, 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 spoilers.
shut up. It's literally every first
No, I
Spider-Man
know.
movie with a new character.
I
Their
know.
uncle died. Like
I know. It's I
we
don't know.
just don't
They
need
just
this. We don't need to see that story anymore. You know what I mean?
I mean, maybe we're dumb because if they can make another 10 mil off this, I mean,
No, that's the problem though. They're gonna make money on it. We just don't need
yeah,
it. Like it.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, no, it is. And it's funny because I almost feel like it makes people like me and you who love the game, like, dude, and seriously,
And
like,
you
all
know
right,
what's funny actually? You I can see this. They're not gonna make multiplayer for the second game. They're remaking the multiplayer on the first game.
yeah,
I guarantee
yeah,
that's what they're doing.
bro, if
They're
they do that,
taking their game and just remaking it and not
they
have
about
like they all the code is there. It's there. They just need to
they're about to trigger millions of people,
yeah,
but at the same time, those millions of people will
are still gonna
rebuy it.
play it. Yep.
Oh my god.
They're gonna sell a fucking 10-year-old
Nah,
game
that
for
but that's
$70
when
on
you have
PS5.
when you have a cult classic, I feel like you can abuse the fan base.
Yeah, it's
Like
wild, dude.
it's crazy. Lord
There's
of the
really no
Rings.
Microsoft news that I really give a shit to talk about other than uh Game Pass PCs to goat.
Yeah,
I'll
that's literally
I'm just
like the
gonna
theme. I
yeah
feel like that's the theme of 2021. Game Pass to go.
I'm just gonna end our Microsoft debate there that Game Pass is the goat. Their consoles are still trash, but
Yeah, and that's but here's the thing. Here's the thing. You look at the Steam store. Microsoft, the Steam store at some point had 3 Microsoft games and then a Sony game. And Sony's like, okay, Microsoft makes trash ass games compared to what we make. Why not put our Sony's looking at it like a company should and wanting to get the most money. So Sony
yeah,
is
but
going to be like,
Sony needs to make a Game Pass competitor, or they're gonna fall. I'm not gonna say quickly, but
yeah,
they're gonna feel it down the road. The more and
nah, a
more
hundred,
availability that these launch titles and exclusives
nah,
become.
because yeah, 100%. Because some of the Sony fanboys on Twitter I see are kind of like changing their tune a little bit, especially like with stuff like the MLB and like the
Mhm.
lack of exclusives coming, and then the exclusives get announced. They're like also coming to PC. They like Microsoft has fully cannibalized itself
Yeah,
to
no,
the point
they
where now
destroyed their console.
yeah, like they're cannibalizing themselves fully because they realize they can make billions off this Game Pass and off this PC shit. And Sony's like, that PC though. So like
Yeah.
it do they if Sony was see, I don't know. If Sony was smart, they would somehow keep making exclusives for the console, but also make a Games Pass for PC with old because think about this. PS2 has more titles than any console
Yeah.
ever. Think about how many people would love to just pop on Sony Pass, let's call it, and jump on PC and jump into SOCOM, bruh.
So here's my
Like,
thought.
you know?
I agree with you. So here's my thought. If you make, because right now PS Plus is $60,
Yeah.
and that gives you um basically 3 free games a month and the
Yeah.
ability to play online. Whatever.
Yeah.
Rather than making giving those 3 free games a month, you can just dump it into a streaming platform like Game
Mm,
Pass, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
you could still charge 60, maybe even charge 70, but the little higher bump in price gives you a streamable Sony option of free games that are in their library. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Yeah, actually, and making it if they made it 70, then you could compete with the $10 Game Pass joint.
Correct. And
Yeah,
then work on a PC version of that if the PlayStation, programming code can allow that for some of their games. Like the newer games are a little easier because I guess, the programming and stuff is starting to mesh. But back in the
yeah,
day, it was a little trickier. Like Sony's code was specific, Nintendo's codes
yeah,
were
that's true,
specific.
actually.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
no, that's a good point.
it might be difficult with the older things unless they, have a team build around it. But I think going forward, you can start building your PC library where on the console, which is your main selling point, unload your whole library.
Yeah,
That's a Sony exclusive. Put it all there. And now that
yeah,
you as a company literally own half the market in developers because Microsoft bought the other half, like
yeah,
add all those libraries to the platform. Like Microsoft just added
100%.
Bethesda and EA and like you have a boatload of games that you can put on this platform.
Yeah.
And I'll pay the extra $10 if you're telling me I'm going to get free games all
Yo,
the time.
not
Like,
100, bro. That's the thing.
and then
I
that'll fix like the MLB problem. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Like,
I'm telling you is that the MLB and Sony's probably, and this is kind of another topic that I've written down, is Sony gotten lazy. Sony's probably like, oh, the MLB motherfuckers like that, they don't care, but like they should, because if that keeps happening, that will snowball, because
yeah,
people, if you look, gamers are fickle to begin with, and if you start losing your core base, who's like, because even the idiots will be like, yo, are they gonna keep doing this? Or because, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I know there's people who are loyal, but the MLB thing is wild. You're telling me, yo, and people keep saying for free, like, okay, you pay $10 a month or whatever, but still paying that
It's still
70
it's
versus
still for
10,
yeah,
buddy.
it's still for free to me.
Yeah, no, 100. But that's what I'm saying, because you don't even look at it like, oh, I'm paying $10 for this MLB. You're like, oh, I'm gonna play Gears, Madden, and this for this.
Right,
Oh, and let
exactly.
me cop this MLB brand new for free. Like,
Yep. I'm just clicking the download button. That's it.
yo, that's wild. Yeah,
Yep.
PS, and I'm like, we can't be the only ones thinking about this. Like, there has to be people in Yoshida's ear, like, hey, fam, we need to hook something up. And but back to my original point, which I always say on like almost every podcast, Sony, the worst thing that Xbox could have done is taken last gen off, which they did, because now Sony's lazy as fuck, pulling out of E3. Not like they're still making exclusives that are going to be fire, I'm sure, but I feel like they've scaled back, and then they're doing weird stuff like with the MLB, and like, I don't know. Now the games are coming to PC. It's like, I feel like Sony's like, let's just sit back and get money now,
Yeah.
and it's like they're not. I feel like they were trying to win last gen, and they did. And now I feel like they're like, well, this gen will probably just come to us because Microsoft is so piss poor at making exclusive games, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
But Microsoft is good at making money. And so
They're
Sony
buying
needs to,
developers that can make games, and
yeah.
they're gonna unload all their content for free.
Yeah. Like, yo, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Hellblade 2. Oh, let me get that free. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be crazy.
Yep. It's wild, man.
Damn.
They need to come up with something.
Hell yeah.
And you know what's crazy? Like, when Sony finally adapts to this line of thinking, how cheap is gaming going to be?
Nah, that's
Like, at what point are like the consoles going to be $1,000 because you're not paying for any games?
that's
you know what I'm
except
saying?
except if you on that Nintendo, you dig 70
Yeah,
bone.
no, that's
Nah,
another
but
animal. But you get what I'm saying. Like,
nah, that's 100%
if
facts.
both companies are offering these games for quote unquote free,
Yeah.
there's got to be some way they make money. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. They right, and eventually, right, like, you're gonna have like 3070s inside of the console. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like the consoles are gonna get more expensive
the hardware
because
costs the most for sure.
the hardware costs. Because here's the thing, I and maybe I'm 100% wrong. I think, and I know I'm cheap for sure. There has to be a cap on these fucking games. Now you're telling me the games are 70. Now what, they're gonna be 80? Next thing you know,
Yeah,
I'm not spending $100 just for a regular, like, hey fam,
and
You getting that Madden 26 for 100 bones?
right,
Nah, I'm good. Like,
or um, you pay $100. You walk into GameStop, you drop $200 right?
yeah.
You get two games. One game 40 hours, the other game 10 hours. How is that
Yeah.
equal? Like,
Yo, that's
they gotta
exactly.
start pricing games for the content that's on it. Like,
No,
eh,
100%. Like, It Takes
also
Two is $40. Like,
if you're downloading the game, don't make it $70. Like,
yo,
stop
that's
being an
facts.
asshole, bro.
Nah,
You're saving money and material
Yes.
shipping,
Production. Yeah. Yeah.
like tariff taxes, all kinds of bullshit you're going through.
That's why, like, I can't download a new game for $65. Like, it
No
just
way.
doesn't.
No way.
It doesn't feel right. Like,
Makes no sense. And this is the exact reason why I wanted the disc version of PS5, because if I'm paying full price, I'm buying the disc so I can
yeah,
have the ability to do whatever I want with it, and rather
that's
than
not.
throw money away, play the game once and just delete it off my system forever. Like,
Yo, that's why I have to have that hard copy, because I'm
yeah,
like, at least, like, I just lent one of my boys Ghost of Tsushima because he was
yeah,
about to cop it. I'm like, yo, don't buy that shit. Just take the disc. Like,
yep.
and that's, to me, that's the most powerful aspect of the disc. And that's why a part of me hope it never goes away, even though it's a guaranteed
Because
fact that it's
yeah,
gonna.
we can just trade and whatever. Like you know how it is with this. I
Yeah.
will say this though: if Sony does adapt this Game Pass style shit where everything is free, you just download whatever,
Yeah.
that's when I would consider not going with discs. Because if you're telling me it's I don't have to pay for it and I can just download it, then I don't I
No,
don't I don't need to go to the store and pay $70 on a game if I can just
that's
download it.
100% facts, and you wouldn't feel bad because you would be like, yo, It Takes Two is fire, and I can be like, oh, I'll download it then, because me, we'll both have Games Pass, and like, if somebody, yeah, because if it all comes down to that, then everybody, and this is the smart play on the consoles part, if they just make a Games Pass program, everybody would have it, and then,
Yeah.
like, I mean, I don't know how you make money on brand new games. I
I
mean,
don't
maybe,
know how Xbox makes money on games like that, but because like Halo Day One's gonna be on Game Pass,
yeah, I don't,
like
I guess they would have to
Outriders
have
is
some,
day
yeah,
one Game Pass. Like, I don't know, man.
yeah,
Something is happening. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense money wise. Something is happening in the background that we're not fully understanding. But
yeah.
Sony needs to figure that out because they're gonna lose eventually if Xbox starts pumping out exclusives and third parties for free on their platform.
Damn. Nah,
Um,
100%.
real quick on Warzone, uh, April 21st, which is what, Tuesday, Wednesday? When is
Yeah.
that?
Let's
Um,
see. 21st is Wednesday.
yeah, uh there's going to be that's when season 3 starts, so I'm gonna
Oh, damn.
assume on Tuesday night or maybe even Wednesday morning at some point before the update goes live for season 3, there's gonna be some sort of event, um
Oh, okay.
and it's it what the rumor is, it's going to nuke the event is going to nuke the current map. Now I've said this
Oh,
before and blah 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 blah, it's been the ongoing rumor that there's a new map coming. It
oh,
seems like this is actually happening now.
that would be dope. I mean, even though, I won't be playing it, but I could still, it's dope
Yeah,
to see a new map. Like,
it'll definitely reignite a lot of players' interest in the game because I feel like everyone just got fucking bored of the same map. It's been over
yeah.
a year with the same map. Nothing
Yeah. Like,
changed.
when I tune in and watch Swag and those dudes, I'm like, how are they still playing this every day?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
it looks like the
I
same
play it.
game that when I hopped off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still playing it because I just need to get a shooter fix, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like
Yeah, for sure.
uh the
It's the
map
best
is
multiplayer.
yeah, the map is just so boring to me now. But
Yeah,
the
I can only
last couple
imagine.
weeks that I've been playing it, there's a lot of warnings on the screen, like contamination is imminent, or take shelter now. Like it's an emergency broadcast that flashes through your screen, and like
I just actually saw that red thing on the gameplay. I was like, what the hell is that?
yeah, exactly, yeah. That so like you hear like the emergency broadcast, like take shelter, blah blah blah. It's in Russian, I think, but
Damn.
it's basically saying take shelter. we're almost at full contamination, and like parts of the, like if you go to the prison on the map now,
Yeah.
it's fully gassed out. Like you can't even land there because you'll just die.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, like
That's crazy.
it's like a like, I guess it's radiation, you know what I mean? Like you just
Yeah,
slowly
yeah.
die from if you land there.
Damn.
So like parts of the map is starting to be quote unquote contaminated, and I think it's finally going to happen where the whole map is going to be contaminated and not usable or nuked or whatever, and we might get a new map. So
Damn.
look for that
That,
on
that
Wednesday.
that'll be fire, my guy.
Yeah, I'll be definitely tuning in whenever I figure out what time the event's going to start and watch whoever's playing it. I'm sure most people will be on
Yeah.
Twitch at that time.
Hell yeah. That'll be fire.
Another couple, I guess you already did the lazy thing, but Sony, going back to the Last of Us show, um they finally casted Tommy, and they picked Gabriel Luna, who's an awesome actor. If you ever watched Agents of Shield, which is a Marvel show for anyone out there, um
Oh, okay.
he was Ghost Rider. He played Ghost Rider. So
Oh,
uh
I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking. I know this guy.
yeah, I honestly, he would be awesome in fucking Mayans, and that's no bullshit.
Yeah, I actually just, it's funny because I was thinking about that. I'm like,
He would be
oh, he's
insanely
Spanish.
good on Mayans, but um yeah, so they're casting him as Tommy. He's a great actor, so I think he'll do great with Pascal.
Yeah, damn,
Yeah,
that'll be tight.
it should be dope. And
Damn, and Bella
and
Ramsey. Yeah, this Last
it's
of
gonna
Us
be awesome. That's why
TV series about to be fire, I
that's why
think.
I'm so excited for this stuff, man. It's
Yeah,
just cool
I
to
think it
me.
might be fire.
Yeah.
That'll be
Um,
dope.
and the Lord of the Ring, Amazon was, I think it was Amazon was paying for a Lord of the Rings MMO, and
Oh, okay.
I guess they canceled it, so it's not happening now.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That might have been dope, but apparently not.
Yep.
Hey,
And I think that is it.
hey, we out here, episode
Yes, sir.
38,
38, the
wrapped
finale.
up.
Wrap
The
it up.
finale for your boy Trigun. Look for episode 39 tomorrow with Flyer.
Facts. DM
Yeah, that'll be messed up.
DMs
I'll be like,
DMs are open.
how dare you?
Send those
Anyway,
applications. A 2,000 word
yo,
character
2,000
biography,
word
please.
minimum, my bitch. Let's
Yes.
get it.
But
Um,
real talk, this has been fucking awesome, dude. It's been a
yeah,
pleasure.
nah, man, it's been dope co-hosting, man, and it was like I remember when this wasn't even a thing, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
you, because I think I talked about it, and then you talked
It
about it, and
started
then
with like a in a joking conversation
yeah,
in an office one day, and
yeah,
it turned out into this. So it's been fucking awesome.
yo, and then we still have episode 1, and it was like I don't know that episode. When I go back and listen to episode 1, it was actually great. Like it was
Yeah.
like I don't know, it's
Yeah, the excitement. It was like 2
yeah.
hours long.
No, I know, and you look back at our episodes, like it's just we had Nighthawk, we had my brother on there, and the
Yeah.
mask, like we was, and then 24, we spawned off another pod from it. Like
Yeah,
this was actually so dope, man.
it was.
So
But
who knows?
again, whatever form of a podcast that may continue, either on, I don't know about this channel. It depends. I'm not gonna say Friday Night Gaming Podcast is over. It may
Yeah,
continue. Or we just may make a different show, whoever I either co-host with or do something on my own. But
I would love to see you continue, to be honest with you, man. Like
Yeah.
I know I have to take my leave for, for obvious reasons, but
Yeah.
I would give mad support to whatever, you went forward with, man, 100%, because this is fire. And
Yeah.
I think
Now, you know what it comes down to? Like Friday night gaming, I feel like, I don't know, it was like our thing because that's what we do. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah,
I don't know how I would continue it in that way, but I'll figure something out. And I don't know. Like I said, maybe we just come up with a whole different show altogether.
yeah,
Um, I do have things coming down the line, so maybe
yeah. That's what I'm saying. You could
I'll
pop
just
off something there,
yeah, flip it off into that. But
Yeah,
something will happen, and basically, long story short, whatever I end up doing, um, don't be a stranger. You be a guest, whatever.
yo,
However, if you
that
can
would
come on
actually
at some
be
point, that'd be dope, man.
that would be so tight. That would be like awesome, man. Because like I said, I'm not dead. I'm not gonna die, but
Right.
like,
No,
I'll still
yeah,
be around for
that's what I'm
sure.
saying.
But
Like you'll always have an open invitation.
yeah, nah, man, appreciate that. Appreciate that. And this was dope. And for people who don't know, I like Sai's the talent, and I'm the talent too on the mic, but Sai literally does everything behind the scenes. This man is a tech genius on shit. So this show doesn't even happen without Sai, because I just get on the mic and say dumb shit, and then he does all the tech. So shout out to Sai for always killing the tech and getting us on
Appreciate that.
Spotify and all that shit. Because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be the mic, everything. He does all. He's like the engineer and the co-host. So I just get on here and say blah 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 blah. Let's get it. Yes.
Yes.
But yeah, man, it's been mad real, and I definitely appreciate all the love we've gotten over damn, we started this in 2017, so
Yeah,
it's been
man.
4 years. So
Crazy. With a
it's
year
been
break in
dope.
between
What a
somewhere.
year, yeah, like a year and a half.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
man, this is
like I said, open invitation, and if
oh
you
yeah,
ever decide you want to do this again, this channel can be reborn at any time, obviously. So
oh yeah.
maybe down the road episode 39 happens or not.
Hey.
We'll see.
Yeah,
But
no doubt, man.
real quick to all the viewers and listeners and whoever out there, thank you for the support, man. It's been
Yeah.
awesome.
We really appreciate everything over the years. We even got shirts, like we got, all the stuff that we've been able to do
Yep.
through the pod is been dope, and through the Twitch streams and stuff. So, and shout out to the people who come to our, like, once we've always done the gaming awards. So like that's kind
Yeah.
of a funny thing that I thought about too. Like we've
Yep.
never missed a year of that. So who knows? You
Yeah.
know?
Maybe we still do it. It's like in the
Yeah.
middle of the day.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll see.
But
But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming through. You can find me at twitch.tv/Scythex and twitter.com/Scythex_ and the new network, GGE Network
hey, let's
_
get it, buddy.
So look out for that. I'll have like a formal announcement on Twitch at some point.
That's
But
fire.
yeah, we got some shit brewing.
Yo, that the new channel is about to be flames, my dude. And you cannot find your boy on twitch.tv Trygood411, because I ain't gonna
Nah,
be streaming
bro,
that goddamn.
you better still be coming in that chat though, my guy. Get
No,
that
I'm gonna
Twitch
still, yeah, no, I'm gonna
Prime.
still, yeah, no, I'm gonna still be, yeah, no, 100%. I'm gonna still be supporting the family, on Twitch, Friday Night Game and Fly, everybody. I'm still on Twitter at Trygun411. So if anybody wants to debate your boy whether the ColecoVision is the greatest system of all time, holler at me.
Yep.
And yeah, man, this was a great run. And like I said, future endeavors is about to be lit.
And just shout out to the Friday Night Gaming crew, Fly Life, Shanza, Pac, Tone, you, and obviously me.
Hell yeah.
This whole idea was formed off of that. So shout
Hell
out to
yeah.
everybody.
Shout out to the OGs, Frank, everybody.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
Mav, J Dot, all that.
Yep.
And
episode 38.